You know?
Yeah.
First corner I'm using 2. Here is 2. 3.
3 gear.
Yeah, 4.
Gear.
Here 2. 3. 3. All the way 3. 3.
Yeah.
2. 3. 3.
这是档位吧？
4. 2. And 2. Okay? If you see my line, I always go from here to here.
Yeah.
Always wide from the apex to the apex. You know, I never leave an inch. From here, you need to always to stay on here to have a good exit here. Here you don't need to go in the end, because if you go here in the middle, you have better acceleration here. You know.
Okay.
Don't go too far. Always go inside.
靠外。
不能在这个点，要再稍微外面一点，对不对？
Yeah, then you can go. The main lap time you can go fast is from here to here.
Yeah.
Here you cannot make a lot of time. If you prepare even much better here, better exit, the lap time is going much faster.
什么意思？
Yeah.
就这一段，你可以小两多秒。
你靠里面的话，你走里面的话，你这段做时间做不完，所以你要从外面进来。
了解。
他的意思是从外面的画线的话，这个加速的total的时间比较多啊，
效率来，增加效率。
就跟我们一样，就是要征求长一点的全油门时段啊。
And make sure here in the exit, the more you open, the more you need to pick up the bike. Because with the grip of the tire, if you too lean, you can open because the grip is not in the side. If you pick up a little bit early, so you can push a little bit more on throttle. So focus on the exit on here to pick up. The more you open, the more you pick up the bike. Yeah. Here I will show you the brake. Not over 150 meters. Not over, less. Yeah. If then you go straight. Same here. You can go all the way to the apex, but you need to go as fast as you can to stay on the right side.
right side.
So then you can have better here. Okay? Always in the right side on third gear, only one gear. Don't make full throttle, because if you make the full throttle here, the bike will go with you. Then you go to third gear, is much slower speed.
Yeah.
The important is to carry the speed, because here the cone is big. So as much throttle you can, earlier throttle you can go on third gear. Just a little bit, not much, not half, like just to make the bike roll. Then that's the time you can go. You know, one good one is what you need to notice, between 5 to 6 here and here you have bump. If you can feel inside you have bump, but outside here no bump. Here outside, so if you can go here inside, keep inside, here they have no bump, you can feel. That's why I always put my bike much more on the right side, so the bike is much more stable when you are in the front. Here normally nobody knows they have a bump, but I ride here many times. I try many lines, so the left side is the best if you can go. And then the same here, don't push too much on 6. Focus on exit. Here focus on exit. Always pick up the bike.
Pick up right.
Pick up the bike, and then if you see MotoGP, they always hang too much because they want the grip from the rear tire and also the traction control with the 1000. If you lean the bike, we open with the traction control, the bike didn't go fast. If you pick up the bike, the traction control didn't have, so then the grip, the bike, the
就不会滑动。
他的意思是说，在倾角的时候，你的那个 track control 就是循迹会启动，你怎么吹它也不会快，所以它会
把它立起来。
立起来之后，它侦测倾角，你开始它就会马力才会出来。所以他们他说 focus on the X 就是出弯的时候，一出弯它马上起来就干起来就，因为我们车都有循迹，所以
它在干涉太多。
对，它就是提早那个半秒或者去让循迹就是。
So same on here, because before in the old tarmac they have a bump, but now the new surface is really good. So you can go from inside, outside here, and inside here. Always don't miss the apex here. You need to always go here, outside, come back, out. Focus on this one. Always 1000. With 1000 you have a lot of power. So you don't need to focus so much on entry. The more you open on throttle on the exit, you will have all the straight here for the lap time. In entry, you can gain only what 0.2 or 0.1 second. But if you go fast here, you can gain 0.5 easy. So easy. So always focus here. Here, the braking point. You see the curve? Yeah, that is the maximum, but that is gonna be like Asian racing rider, the front group always do. So need to go first beginning. We need to go a little bit in the back. So then maybe tomorrow when we get used to it, then we can brake later and later. Okay. For turn 9. Okay, this is the important part that everybody always miss, is the exit. You cannot go, you need to go always in the middle. You cannot go too much on the right side here. Because if you go right side, you cannot take this corner. This corner, 10, you can, if you go too much here, and then in 10, you will go wide and you go somewhere in the grass, okay? So you go in the middle, in the apex, then you keep the line inside. The less meter on the track you do, the much better. Because if you go wide, if you go inside, the less meter, then less lap time. Okay? So easier also to make turn 11 as well.
这边要维持在中线，不要靠近的。既然这边全部都在内线，在内线的时候那个比较少公尺，所以时间比较。
速度上可能没办法开野。
只是他走短路线，
他走短路线，这边要走短路线，对，他全部都在原上。
And of course, if you go here, you have better brake in third. No, the bike didn't need to go lean angle too much on lean, because if you go too lean on here, you brake. You don't brake straight. You brake a little bit like this, no? In turn 11. So if you go too much here, you brake like this, easy to crash. Yeah. So if you go here in the apex, you go a little bit in the middle. So when you brake, you can brake straight.
Yeah.
Then you come back. Yeah. So the important here, in the middle, and then keep inside, and then stay in the middle and brake. When you brake, you need to brake like straight the bike. If you go lean angle, it's easy to lose the front.
那边不能太大倾角了，他的意思是说是要重在那边稍微重刹一点。
没有，他是说他的路线这样走是这边中
内中
然后这边你只要维持在中线，不能外抛到外面去。外抛到外面去，你这边冲进来的时候，你的车在重刹的时候，车是带倾角的。但是你走这条路线冲进刹车点的时候，车是很直的，就走中线，这边走中线进来的路线。
就是不要抛来这里，
不要抛到外面，
在这里出来的要抛这一段让车门只可以重刹而已。
对，因为这边要有一个减速段嘛，所以他意思是说，你如果倾角这么大的话，你可能重刹
外面你要进来，它那个
会漏塞到左边。
对，你就是重刹
So on turn 11, focus on the exit. Pick up the bike.
Yeah, pick up bike.
Pick up the bike, the better you exit. Straight away. Okay?
这个线是有人走在这个边缘，有人走在中间，那到底这个要不要开油把它抛到外面去？
但是这个出弯做的。
我说这个出11号弯的时候啊，有的人是走在外面，有的人是走在偏中间。那他的建议是走到外面，开油到外面，还是在中间就好
So exit, some people like to stay here,
Yeah.
and some people like to go middle.
Yeah.
So where do you suggest is best for maximum throttle?
For the lag time, it's better to go a little bit more on the apex because from here to here, you have time to pull the bike. You know?
So here, like go like that.
Yeah. You go here, then out. From here, you have time to come back here. Because if you go in the middle, so you don't open enough for the throttle. You know? That's why when you pick up the bike, normally with the body still down, when you open, the bike will push you outside. So that's why they always will go out, but then you need to come back and then for the turn 4.
哦，
Yeah.
所以他的意思还是要开到下去。
But don't go over to curb. They never go to curb because it's slippery.
不要碰这个红色白色的。
对对。
不要碰这个，然后在这里。Here, so you go here and then you can do pretty much full throttle.
Yeah. Here to here is full throttle. That's why I say focus on exit because if you go, if the exit, if you don't do turn 11 really good, so to turn 11 to 12, you cannot make full. If you go 11, little bit slow, then here to here you can make longer in the full throttle. So fast 11 to 12, you reach faster.
他说
慢一点，可以慢一点，
路线走好一点。
可以这里就可以full throttle。
这边的油门的时间就比较多嘛。对。
那你如果这个走不好，然后这边就你没办法全开，
没办法开油，
这一段时间就浪费，
就拉长了。OK。
它的比较正常，它是在 bonus X 就是说在看出弯一到，它就停车起来，
就是立起来，
它比较注重对出弯开有效果。
Turn 4 here. Don't go too fast going into 12. First, because you're using fourth gear. If you go 4th gear with the less engine brake, you don't need to brake really late because you know you have with the 4th gear you can carry speed. So never focus on the brake here because 12 you need to stay in the middle, always in the middle. Always in the middle because here you can cut the track to go here. Inside, always inside. Inside, outside, and cut. Because 13 and 10 is the same. If you 12, you go 2. If you go here, then here you go outside. In here you need to turn, but you turn like this. So many people crash in if you have lean angle. So that's why I say if you go in the middle, so you can go straight here, and you go straight. You brake straight with a lot of pressure. The bike stop. Then 14 is good for the acceleration to have earlier throttle and pick up the bike again. 1000cc, the main, if you can pick up much faster the bike, the faster you pick up the bike, the more throttle you go, then the power will come faster because in 600 is the small cc is different because no power, so you need to carry a lot of speed to have the power. But in 1000, you have the power already on the bike. So you don't need to focus in the mid corner. You just need to focus how to use the power of the bike. So the more earlier you pick up the bike, the more throttle you will push. So that's the lag time will come.
这边我问一个问题啊，它外面走道进来的时候，到这个是不是走到中就要 change 它的当时？
哦，这个是
四档。
You downshift here.
No,
from four,
I'm using 4.
4 all the way.
Yeah, all the way. Stay here.
the brake,
Yeah,
brake
till the
point.
brake.
哦，
全部都四档。
是的。
所以他说因为速度很快，所以他要维持，他不用一直收在内线，就走中线。然后这个中线就跟这个道理是一样，他到这边会尽量入弯前的路线插直的，比较好刹车。
所以他在大刹车的 brake 在这边的时候，他就降到2档
对
进来。
对。然后他说，因为大 CC 数的车子，它弯速慢没关系，它主要着重在出弯
的加速
上，因为 power 有。但如果是600 cc 或 cc 比较少，你要维持弯速，
Because you need to aim for braking point here in 14 to have the straight bike.
Straight bike.
Yeah. Not little bit lean is okay, but not too much.
所以这个 with braking 的时候不要这个
倾角不要太大。
对，
就是没有
比较自然。对。
Because you cannot brake the bike is like this. You can brake the bike like this. So always aim for how much straight you can brake, so a lot of pressure you can take. Yeah.